Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Listen to him, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! Goal! Ajax! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi. Mbappe going forward. And the pass is intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Olmo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Mbappe! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And he shoots! Oh, he's been... And again! And he scores! Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That's an imaginative pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Turkey really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that's gone loose. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's another good win of the ball.
Ajax always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Batistuta gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's managed to get free. That's a good... And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rafinha, probing pass. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And he's done it again. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Ferran Torres. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Batistuta. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's a great ball here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne. Neymar. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And back it goes. He's on it. Can he get away? Ah, he's given it away. Done delicately. And that is expertly dealt with. Quality ball. Scott. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Scott, very much a player of the moment.
Turkey always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to...
Ferran Torres! That's put paid to the danger. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior. That has been knocked clear. Neymar. Good effort from distance. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Italy have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done.
Shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Now this could be it. And Batistuta! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's been shifted off it. That is good alertness. Neymar. Gently done. Szymanski. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. Grimaldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they're quick to get it back. Not Szymanski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Turkey disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That has not gone well. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And it's Neymar. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space. Chance! Not a bad try by any means. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Turkey really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Turkey are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution.
So once again, we're underway. Pogba. Szymanski has created one goal already. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now then, the balls could be danger hit. Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Italy have their second corner now. Cleared away. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. This is a promising build-up. And he cuts out the supply. Diouf, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Greenwood gets it away. That's an excellent interception. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Traoré wins the duel this time. Diouf. Ferran Torres currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that is a little undercooked. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Greenwood turns back here, probably the best option. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Pogba, that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Greenwood.
Greenwood really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No luck with that dink over the top. Pogba. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Bullish header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Greenwood. Pogba. It's Pogba! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good ball. Lewandowski! Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been... It's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique.
Diouf! Delicious from Diouf! A finish of true class. And they are disappearing out of sight. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, he's taken it. Diouf. Can he get on the end of this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. Pass is just off target. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
McAllister. And here's Batistuta. Szymanski. Petrauda.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kukçu. And no, he's seen through all of that. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. McAllister. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Turkey suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Oh, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Pass somewhat off target. Back towards the middle. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. It's ended up in no man's land. Szymanski. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Jong calmly anticipates. And it's Stojkovic. No, he's just misjudged that one. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Szymanski. Ferran Torres. Has a look and plays it forward.
Namdin have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Greenwood. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo knocks it into space. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Lobbed in behind. Looking for the run. Batistuta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otto cuts it out. Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
De Jong. Played into space. De Bast promptly onto that, and that is that.
Turkey really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's intervened well there. And they can counter here. No way through. De Bast. And it's Szymanski. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Baresi is the guilty party there. And it's Pogba. Tries one from range. No, not quite.
Pogba probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Turkey really could have done without this. So perhaps now the breakthrough. That is some save from De Gea. Rijkaard. Ferran Torres. And this is Batistuta. De Jong. Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. There's the shot! It's there! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Turkey currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Turkey, number 5. Coming on to replace
So,
him
into the
is
second half.
number 23.
Turkey can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Ferran Torres! And it's in! Turkey are back in business.
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Namdin with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Batistuta. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Stojkovic. He's being urged to shoot. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there's a probing ball.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well read, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And the shot! Namdin are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Batistuta. Turkey still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Batistuta. Greenwood.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
That is a brilliant interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Pogba. Turkey have got it back and they'll have another go. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Batistuta. Pogba. Scott. This is a promising build-up. Brandt. Ronaldo finding himself in... Oh, greatly! Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Impressive jump! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Scott. And the pass is intercepted. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Namdin really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Stojkovic. Tries the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
80 minutes is
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
substitution for Turkey. Number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7.
Namdin dragged themselves back again.
Number
Well, they just
17.
couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, it's come loose.
It's number 4.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Number
Ball looks a good
24.
one.
Substitutions taking place.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Brandt. Bebeto. Scholes. Brandt.
There will be 3
And here's
minutes
Wirtz.
added time.
And he's managed to get free. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's Bebeto. Stojkovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's having a shot! And again. So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Turkey succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical disadvantage. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And here's Pedri. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. He's got away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pedri. Can he finish? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
great chance! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Grimaldo. Szymanski. Vardiol. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Turkey are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szymanski. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Pogba. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Under an awful lot of pressure. Balde. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Pedri! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight.
Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Turkey cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Greenwood. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. And here's Messi.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there.
There's the shot! And there's a goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Rashford demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing.
He's having a shot! And it's been hooked away. Turkey with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now the cross. He leaps for it! And no mistake. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Fermin. Greenwood, certainly one of the players of the week. De Jong. Pedri. Now it's Messi. And it's half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Turkey really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Ferran Torres, spread it left. Araujo. And it's De Jong. And Fermin. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Balde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fermin. Pogba. Szymanski. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now, can they get him away? Greenwood. The ball goes in. De Jong is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Oh no, this does not look good.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Szymanski. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Goes for a shot!
Turkey really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Al Kubasi makes the interception. Messi. Now he's got space here. Batistuta needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Scott. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rashford. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Szymanski. And this is Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 7.
Turkey can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Turkey perhaps contemplating their next change here. Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Scott! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Looking for the run.
Turkey clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Rashford. Knocks it into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Grimaldo. He's in a great position here. Oh, well measured. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely aimed pass. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Hazard. Good purposeful running this.
Habrá un minuto de
The
descuento.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass. And he's found a way past. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be. And there goes the final whistle. Turkey have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper.
And the shots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a throw. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Conte, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Doué. Doué stood his ground strongly. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Doué. Diouf. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Pogba. Szymanski. And Scott. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's an imaginative pass. Howson spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Xavi Alonso. Doué. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pogba. And there's one of the players of the week. Some really good ball movement. Space for him to turn and look. Howson tries to clear. It's their second corner of the game. Howson clears it away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. No goals as yet. And the return pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Szymanski.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Grimaldo. And it's Scott. Shifted it to the flank. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Quality ball. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Doué. Doué! Oh, crossbar! Grimaldo. Scott. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Scott. He's found the way through. Chance, surely! Xavi Alonso could move up a gear here. Now it's Rafinha. Showing great feet there. Real chance! And it's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Persib Bandung have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Diouf receives it in a good position here. Pogba. Well, that looks a decent ball. And a chance!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pogba. Scott. Half-time getting close now. Looking to play him in. Kusanov gets across to intercept that. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson has it out wide and in space. takes a shot! Tries to get it clear. Ferran Torres. It's Batistuta. Scott. And Szymanski. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Turkey finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitutions taking place.
That gets us going once more.
Turkey can really do with some bigger names.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Persib Bandung are doing a great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Szymanski. No way through there. Xavi Alonso. Conte. And it's Xavi Alonso. Kusanov. Howson. Conte. It's Xavi Alonso. It's a really well-measured ball. Pings in across.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Batistuta. Pogba. And it's Pogba. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. And Szymanski. Passing nice and neat. And he was alert to it. Almost an hour gone. Guardiola with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Guardiola did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Xavi Alonso, and it's Conte. Robertson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. Pogba. And it's Scott. That's a shade optimistic. Xavi Alonso. Ball played for Conte. Robertson. And it's Conte. And it's Xavi Alonso. Burn.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Batistuta.
Persib Bandung have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Conte. Robertson has created one goal already. And it's Xavi Alonso. Dani Olmo. For Xavi Alonso. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Greenwood. And it's DiMarco. Conte. Araujo gives it back. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! And the counter is on. Ferran Torres. Araujo looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Scott. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pogba.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Araujo looking understandably energised after his goal. He's got away, and he decides to cross it.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Oh, good-looking ball.
There will be
1 minute to add,
time.
according to the board. And it's Xabi Alonso. Araujo. He'll try from distance! And kept out from... That's that, the end. Turkey perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Those of you making
How
their
do you
way
look
home
back on the game
public
then, Jim?
transportation
Turkey
today, please
desperately
watch the
failing
screen for
to
train
impose
departure
themselves
times
on the
from all
game.
local major
Decidedly
stations.
flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a
Malaysia
monumental
against
occasion.
Turkey.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for a shot! And that has been cleared. Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost all, tries one from range. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's forced to go back. Schlotterbeck. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Here's Chouameni. Szymanski. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Szymanski. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van Dijk. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Greenwood. And it's Szymanski. Grimaldo bops him off it and wins back the ball. Malaysia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
It's a promising position, and he's Van Nistelrooy! Pogba. And it's Szymanski. He's on it, can he get away? Grimaldo. Oh, sweet feet. Now there's a fine ball. He'll try from distance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. Driven in. Oh, good effort. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Conte. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Shevchenko. Van Nistelrooy. Here's Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ferran Torres, very much a player of the moment.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had a shot! Goal! Turkey! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 18.
Turkey are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And this is Shevchenko.
Turkey can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the...
It's Greenwood! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Pogba! It's bounced back off the post. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Malaysia are looking to break at pace. Gehi. Szymanski charging forward, the ball at his feet.
2 added minutes has been
Ferran
indicated.
Torres receives it in a good position here. Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just
Some
a quick
first half
announcement,
thoughts?
and an
I
exciting
think it's a
one too.
case
We're
of
about
so
to
far,
announce today's
so
lottery
good.
numbers.
The boss
Please
has
watch the
clearly
screen
done his
if you have a
homework, and I
ticket.
don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Turkey are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes.
Substitution for Malaysia.
1-0 to the good.
Number 20, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him.
We're on the
is
move again.
Number 18.
Turkey can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Grimaldo has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Szymanski. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Batistuta. That has been slung wide.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
He's rising! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
that's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Great work on the overlap. Corner then. They're up to 5 corners now. Guardiola. And Scott. Greenwood. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Turkey are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Azar can see things others simply cannot. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Scott looking understandably energised after his goal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Messi. Now this could be a chance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible Batistuta! Oh, glorious batting goal! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you. You can... Batistuta has another go! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Ferran Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When?
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile.
Impressive jump! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oakland roots finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rafinha. David Villa. David Villa receives it in a good position here. And we have our very first corner. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferran Torres with the delivery. Cannavaro tries to clear. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And they're quick to get it back. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rice. And it's Marquinhos. Marquinhos. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Turkey are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he is David Villa! And a neat finish! Right back in the game! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Oakland Roots cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mendieta. To Marquinhos. And it's Guardiola. And that's a good ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cannavaro. Romero. Rafinha. That's really nicely played. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pogba. Threads one in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's been slipped through. And he's in on goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Scott. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribery.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Villa. Bebeto. Chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Greenwood tries a shot! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, nearly. And we've reached half-time. Turkey are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution for Turkey, number 5. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Oakland Roots get the ball rolling for the second period. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Turkey come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and...
Oh, good climb! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oakland Roots with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rice. And it's Rice. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. To Pogba. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's destined for the flank. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Villa.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Turkey really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Guardiola. Marquinhos.
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
80,113.
And it's Rice. And here's Ribery. Rice. Hazard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Ferran Torres. And he's worked it through. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ribery has found the net here, of course. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rafinha. That has not gone well. Turkey do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ribery. That's going wide left. And he's been shifted off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. And he shoots! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Marquinhos. Rice. Oakland Roots ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oakland Roots needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Guardiola. For Rice. Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. And Ribery! And that's a good finish. Into the lead once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Oakland Roots leading now.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Mendieta. Marquinhos. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a chance! And he's there to get it away. Shot could be on, and the shot! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Substitution for Turkey, number 21, Pogba.
Guardiola.
Number 7, Mason
Romero.
Greenwood. Number
Cannavaro.
9, Hazard.
Marquinhos.
Number 18,
All played for
coming on the
Mendieta.
field, number
Pretty
14,
robust defending.
Fernandez.
The end. Time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
That has not gone well. Scott. Ferran Torres. Upamecano. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Batistuta. Greenwood. Now it's Batistuta. Pogba. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Greenwood. Some intricate passing, looking to progress to Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we have our very first corner. Out of play for a throw. Looking to play him in. Batistuta. Now it's Haaland. And it's Mendes. And that is headed for the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Not the most accurate pass. So it is still 0-0. Ronaldo. Pogba. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Pogba! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Could be danger here. Turkey are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Nuno Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. Ah, that's a fine interception. Can he spark a counter here? Batistuta. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Nuno Mendes, and he scores! But that is not going to count.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Nuno Mendes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He is through here. And the finish! Off the post. Ferran Torres. Now, can they get him away? Chance! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And a header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Turkey really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Driven in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for a runner. Played into the box. That is a brilliant interception. Here's a man in form. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's played through for him. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! In he goes again! In he goes again! Corner number 2 then. Bremer getting this one clear. And that is out of play. Ball's out once more.
Two added minutes has been
Tries to
indicated.
thread one through. Looking for options for movement. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Wriggles his way through. Raul. No, again there's no way through. Greenwood. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build
And
on
now,
after the
to
break.
all members of the crowd, I'd
Any
like
opinion
to
you'd like
ask
to
you
express
join
on the
me
first
in
half?
wishing our
Okay,
birthday
they got
boy
hit
a
with that
very
one sucker
special
punch, but
birthday.
I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Turkey leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Turkey leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Grimaldo has created one goal already. Little pass back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Scott. Played out wide. Scott. Nice sequence of passes this. Kimmich. Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Grimaldo has the space to scheme. Pogba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Raul.
Shanghai Shenhua really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nuno Mendes. Scott charging forward, the ball at his feet. Greenwood. And it's Pogba. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Onana. Kimmich. Spread it left. He's got away. Now the cross. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught. Batistuta!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, can he get onto this? It's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Turkey couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Onana. Nuno Mendes. This is a promising build-up. Lobbed in behind. Turkey leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's Pogba. Scott. And he's had it nicked away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Grimaldo making good progress.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's found a way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's shifted it to the flank. Wits! He's in plenty of space here. He'll try to keep this alive. And the referee brings it to a close. Turkey have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sends it crossfield. And it's Azar. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Azar. And it's Serginho. Doué has it in a wide position. And Dixon.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Dixon. Turkey are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Oh, that's neat. And Dixon. And it's Rijkaard. Dixon. And it's Marquinhos. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And Dixon. Hazard going after that. Serginho. And it's Serginho. And Serginho. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Just past the 40th minute mark. Alisson. That's a throw. Van Dijk. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Ferran Torres, played out to the left flank. He's found the way through. Ronaldo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Greenwood. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
To inform you that today's match
Some
day
first half
programs
thoughts?
are available
Well,
from
there's no
stands
way to
located
disguise
by
the fact
gates.
that they've been poor.
I'm sure they will
Not a
make
single
fine
shot on
souvenirs.
goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second period is on the way.
Turkey really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Dixon chooses to go crossfield. Dixon. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And Dixon. Serginho. And the keeper's given it away. Rijkaard. And it's Azar. And it's Serginho. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. To Azar. Dixon. Serginho. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goals simply because respective defences have been strong.
That's gone for a throw-in. Ferran Torres being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And he's managed to get free.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Alisson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Batistuta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Grimaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Grimaldo really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Spread out to the left. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Throw it. And that's another throw. Allison. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Played back to the goalkeeper. Allison, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Azar. Shifted it to the flank. That has not gone well.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
And no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. The final 5 minutes. And he's lost his man here. Serginho cuts out the pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
Vieri! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Driven forward. Batistuta is onto it in a flash.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Succumbs to the pressure. Beckenbauer. Szymanski. We are into overtime. Good ball, good take. Greenwood has got himself a free kick. Pogba. And it's Scott. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Paris Saint-Germain lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Grimaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, I'm very much looking forward to watching Patrick Kluivert. We know he's big and strong, but not in the slightest bit awkward or cumbersome. He has a lovely deft touch and very obliging feet.
Just a natural-looking athlete.
He is, and a tough customer to deal with.
Zanetti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, what? Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Albert Ferrer finds himself offside. And he cuts out the supply. Quarter of an hour played. Turkey couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but takes a shot! Goal! Turkey! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time. Scott. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Pogba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Albert Ferrer. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Zanetti. And there's one of the players of the week, Batistuta. This is a promising build-up. That has not gone well. Pogba. Tries to pass it through.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Grimaldo. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. Grimaldo receives it in a good position here. And that was very necessary. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And they win it back again. Alexander-Arnold. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Greenwood. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Ferran Torres. Messi. Antonetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, he's given it away. Pass is just off target. Pogba. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And this is Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Howson. And it's Messi. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Turkey really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Turkey just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Turkey definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Albert Ferrer receives a towering header. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Conte. Quality ball. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Scott. There's the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's had it nicked away. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think...
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2, then. Messi with the short one. So, third corner of the game.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's gone loose. No way through. Now this could be a chance. He leaps for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Albert Ferrer. Vardiol cuts it out. Pogba, and it's Scott. Looking for the run. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great chance! Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good spread. Zanetti getting forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Now it's Batistuta. Spread out to the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Scott with the slide tackle there. He won't be happy with that one. Szymanski. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. Turkey clearly now in lead preservation mode. He might be in here! There's the shot! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 11.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time
Le
left.
numéro 4.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Berbatov. Le numéro 19.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieri. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Temps additionnel.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's been cut out, well played. We are into stoppage time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pings in and a header! And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this player, Lee Kang-in, is someone I'll be watching out for, Peter. He's a wonderful crosser of the ball, very good in dead ball situations too, and he has that sweet left foot. But he has the intelligence to drop inside and play a number 10 role also, and he does most of the damage when he's allowed to occupy those little half spaces, especially against sides who drop that bit deeper.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Grimaldo. And Szymanski. And the return pass. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is Stuta! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Turkey take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pogba. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard.
Turkey always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Alvarez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Hazard. Totti. And this is Totti. And the finish! And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Shot, surely! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. That is some save from De Gea.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Brilliantly cut out. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That has been cut short. Over to the right flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Not the most accurate pass. Here's a man in form, and it's Scott. Alvarez. It's a really well-measured ball. This looks promising. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hazard. Spread it left. And here's Alvarez. And that's been won straight back. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Alvarez, he is onto this. Nice looking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a key interception. Szymanski.
Might want to be careful there.
Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Dijk has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Szymanski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
He's having a shot! In he goes again! That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Turkey go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Turkey are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Turkey, number 5, number 7.
The second period is on the way.
Number 17.
Turkey definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Number 20.
And he's in on goal. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pogba really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Tries a shot! Scott. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Turkey different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, that's been intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Chooses to go cross-field. He has found the way through. Hazard, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pogba.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Tries to thread one through. Esteval picks it up out wide. And he was alert to it.
The
Brandt.
attendance for this match was 80,114.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And smartly reclaimed. That's destined for the flank. That's the throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. Turkey do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Hazard. Threads one in. Esteval. And that's cause for mild irritation. Pogba. Scott. Grimaldo. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Turkey have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution in progress.
Drama over the penalty spot. What a save by David Raya!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pogba. Ferran Torres. Knocks it into space. And he's running through. And he's quick to get rid. Out for a throw. And here's Hazard. Totti. Totti. That's a lovely pass. Big chance! And a neat finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Nicely weighted ball.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he was quick to react. Oh, good spread. And this is Totti. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something...
Chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, that has changed. He's had a shot! It's loose, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. It's gone out for a throw-in. Conte. Vitz. Zanetti has it out wide. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Conte is offering a wry smile there.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared away.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Kane. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Esteval. Showing great feet there. Esteval. Getting up there! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's shifting through the gears here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. And they're quick to get it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Turkey did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed...